Hi guys, welcome to Tunkhannock Auto Mart. I'm Eddie Swartztrauber. Just want to show you a couple things on the Dodge Ram, the 2012 2500 heavy duty. A couple things I wanted to go over with you. They did change the engine just a little bit for 2012. The new 6.7 liter turbo Cummins diesel. Actually, they upped the horsepower to 350 horsepower, and also when it's with the Aisin transmission, it's 800 foot-pounds of torque. When you go with the stick shift, it is 610 foot-pounds of torque. A couple things underneath here. I don't know a lot about the motor. I just know that everything for me as a consumer, everything is listed in yellow for me. You probably know more about the truck than I do, to be honest with you. I'll show you a couple more things over here. You've got your tow hooks in the front for pulling things. You can also get a snowplow package if you want. This particular one does have the snowplow prep package as well. Over here, you got the alloy wheels, the nice Cummins turbo diesel badging, 2500 heavy duty. Whether you're pulling a camper on the weekends or a skid steer out of the quarry or even just hay bales, anything. I'll show you one nice thing about the camper feature. It does have the camper style mirrors, which is kind of nice if you're pulling something that's got a high top, because the top here, you can see the top of it. Down here, you still got your blind spot, which is really nice, and it also is heated too. Another nice thing about these is when you're pulling it in and out of the garage, if you happen to bump the garage, not a big deal. They're not gonna bust off on you. They do have a turn signal in them, so that if you're turning out into the passing lane, vehicles oncoming and coming the other way can see you, so there's no mistake there. Another thing for towing wise with the truck that they've upgraded is they have an integrated brake controller now, which is an optional feature that you can get to help out maintain that trailer breakage so you're not using your brakes as much on the truck. Another thing that the vehicle does have standard is the diesel exhaust brake. It does work out so that your maintenance items are a little bit less inexpensive, so you're not using much brake pads and things like that. Also with the Aisin transmission, they do have the feature where you can downshift right on the shifter. Again, saving more wear and tear on your brake pads, things like that. A couple more things I'll show you real quick. Back here, taking the family camping for the weekend. You got lots of storage in the crew cab truck. Another nice thing is my wife has a 1500. We have a rear-facing car seat. One of the biggest things with a pickup truck nowadays is getting a rear-facing car seat in this back seat. I got to tell you, it works perfect. My 8-month-old is perfect in here. It's got the tether straps and everything for the car seat. Underneath, you've got storage. You can put diaper bag stuff underneath here if you wanted to. Whatever you want to put in here, you can. Emergency road flares, whatever. Back here, they do put the rail protector on the truck so that, you know, if something bangs it, it's not going to dent it, scratch it, all that stuff. Back here in the back, when you're towing, they changed these a little bit. They're actually integrated right into the bumper on the top part instead of hanging down here like the old ones did. So when you're backing into the trailer, you're not busting them off like the old ones you used to. Now you've got them right here, 4-prong and 7-prong already pre-wired. The tow hitch. You'll also have a locking tailgate right here. So if you do put a tonneau cover, something like that on your truck, you can lock it up and all your valuables are kept safe and secure. Over here you're going to see, this is one way to distinguish the new high output diesel, is by the badge right here, the Cummins Turbo High Output Diesel. When it has that, you know you have the 800 foot-pounds of torque for pulling that camper or pulling that skid steer, whatever you're doing on a daily basis. Couple things over here. Up here you're going to see a little black thing, a little black antenna. A lot of people wonder what that is. That's actually for your Sirius satellite radio, which is a really nice feature. If you spend a lot of time in your truck, you're going to have 184 channels of nonstop music, talk, sports. I'm a big sports fan with the NFL and stuff like that going on, with everything that's going on. I can always keep up on that on my way home from work and things. Tell you what, hop right in. I'll show you a couple things inside real quick. All right, I was telling you about how with the towing and stuff like that, how to save wear and tear on your brake pads and things. And I was telling you about that diesel exhaust brake. Right here's the button for that. what you do is you actually just push the button and it'll actually slow the vehicle down. And what it does is retard the engine so that everything slows down for you. Saves wear and tear on your brake pads and regular maintenance items. You also have your AM FM CD player, and I was telling you about that satellite radio system with 184 channels. It's right there. The radio also has an input for an MP3 or iPod, whatever you want to plug in there. It'll play throughout your speakers, which is really neat. Over here in this system here, it'll go through your EVIC system, which shows you there's a number of things, a lot of stuff to go over in here, which we'll do that on a different video. But I just want to show you a couple things. One is your electronic. You can change the brake pressure on your trailer either electronically or you can do it manually over here by hand. That's up to you. A couple other nice features in here. It'll take you back through vehicle info. You'll click the enter button. It'll tell you your coolant temperature. It'll also go through your oil pressure, go through your transmission temperature, which that was kind of an important one, because if you are pulling what the truck's capable of pulling, which by the way, trailer weight is 15,500 pounds you can pull with this when it's properly equipped, or the gross vehicle combination weight is 22,500 pounds. When you're pulling that kind of weight, you might want to keep an eye on your transmission temperature just in case. That's about it for today. Just remember, when you're ready, call Eddie.